India, China, and Russia. Three rivals, three powerhouses, suddenly look like they're on the same team. And that team seems to have one common target, Donald Trump. So what's going on here? Why did Modi, who's been courted by US presidents for decades, suddenly choose a friendlier stage with Xi and Putin? Is this a realignment of global power or just diplomatic theater? Let's break it down. For years, Washington saw India as the perfect counterweight to China. A rising democracy, a booming economy, a natural ally. Every US president, Republican and Democrat, tried to bring New Delhi closer. But here's the irony. Trump, instead of pulling India in, seems to be pushing it away. He slapped 50% tariffs on Indian goods, and then doubled them just last week over India's continued oil purchases from Russia. He's called trade with India a one-sided disaster. And his team? They've piled on with insults too. So, when Modi shows up in China for the first time in 7 years, and he's walking hand in hand with Putin, smiling alongside Xi, it's not just a photo op. It's a statement. Think about it. Trump wanted to drive a wedge between India and Russia. He wanted to peel Russia away from China. Instead, what does he get? Modi, Putin, and Xi literally forming a circle, united against what they call Cold War mentalities and bullying. Bullying? They didn't say Trump's name, but they didn't have to. And then, boom, the Tianjin Declaration. A joint statement rejecting unilateral sanctions, denouncing coercion, basically telling Washington, your rules don't run the world. That's not just diplomacy, that's a slap across the face. Now let's not get carried away. India and China aren't suddenly best friends. Border clashes in 2020 killed soldiers on both sides. Technology disputes, regional rivalries, all that tension still simmers. But here's the play. Modi showing that India doesn't need to be anyone's junior partner. If Washington turns hostile, New Delhi's got other doors it can walk through. He told Putin directly, 1.4 billion Indians are waiting with excitement to welcome you this year. That's more than warm words. That's Modi signaling to Trump, ye don't hold all the cards. And this isn't just about politics, it's about power. If India leans even slightly toward Russia and China, America's decades-long strategy in Asia takes a huge hit. The whole idea was, align with India to balance Beijing. But right now, Trump's policies may be doing the opposite, pushing India into the same photo frame as Xi and Putin. And that's the image the world will remember. Three leaders, hand in hand, smiling, while America stands on the outside. So here's the question. Is this just diplomatic pageantry, or are we watching the start of a new power triangle that could reshape the global order? Trump wanted distance between these three powers. Instead, they look closer than ever. And if that's the case, America might just be losing its most important bet in Asia. So what do ye think? Is India really turning away from Washington? Or is this just Modi sending Trump a warning shot? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know how ye see this playing out. And if ye want more deep dives into the world's biggest power shifts, hit that subscribe button. Because one thing's clear. When Modi, Xi, and Putin hold hands, the whole world feels the ripple.